What's up, Giovanni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Gilmore Girls episode number 5 of season number 3 called 8 o'clock at the Oasis. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut episodes over there if you want them. If you don't want them, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So, previously, last episode, the big thing that happened, of course, was a lot of Lane stuff, but the big thing that happened was the stuff with Luke and Jess, I believe, right? Yeah, we had the whole thing at the school with the client, but that wasn't like a big deal. The big deal was Jess yelling at Luke, Luke yelling at Jess, calling out Luke for his whole situation about Lorelai. So we'll see where this goes from there. Last episode wasn't the episode where. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it, right? Yeah, there wasn't anything else really major, I don't think. I mean, it was mostly Lane stuff and then the school stuff. It turned into the Luke stuff. So, let's hop in here, have a great time, have some fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Here we go.
Man, it's packed in here.
Whoa,
Guess we count
super
it?
packed.
I guess we do.
Sure, it's been taken over by the J. Crew catalog.
It's all
I
parents.
never want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
How'd you know that?
Because Joe has not been working for the last 6 months. Personally, I don't think he's broken. I think he killed himself to get away from that family.
Oh, now that kid's a major drooler.
Is that woman doing what I think she's doing?
Well, I can't be 100% sure, but
They're doing that in public. They'd go find a bar
Okay,
or a cave
Grandpa.
or something. I mean, it's indecent. This is a diner, not a
Did
peep
you
show.
say a
hey,
cave?
consider making it a combo.
Yeah, you can't.
You go make her stop.
I'm not going over there.
Why not? You're a woman.
So what?
So you have the same.
I'll give you a call.
Good. Take me to the auction.
Yeah, invite him. He wants to go.
Me. I insist you take me.
I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's just a bunch of society women.
If your mother is involved, it will be a
And you have to let them give you a nature name.
fine. I will let them give me a nature.
All right, then you can come. Thank you, Dwight. Welcome to the neighborhood. If there's anything I can do to help out, let me know.
He seems like
Really?
he'll. Yeah,
Sure.
see, he seems like the type.
Great. I actually have this little favor I'd love to ask.
Man, this jackass comes
Don't
over
make a
super. I
Oh,
mean, he
yeah, I
seems
know where it is.
too nice, but
Welcome to the Oasis. Next up, we have an occasional table from a distinguished family-owned company in Vermont, circa 1912.
it's interesting that
We
Emily.
shall start the bidding at
It seems like a nice thing for
$250.
Emily. Like
Do
to.
I hear 250?
Yes, from the inn.
Hello, Mrs. Gilmore.
Didn't you see me waving at you before?
Yeah.
You didn't wave back.
It's dangerous to wave at an auction. You didn't see before, but when you waved, you bought a... To meet you,
Your mother's got such spunk. You must love her.
I think she'd squeeze me to death if I didn't.
Natalie, you're embarrassing me.
Oh,
Bull, don't be. Nice to meet you.
same here.
Edna's
crazy how
wants to give you
Emily's,
kudos
like,
to Emily. Make sure to swing
Popular
I will.
amongst her peers.
I should make the rounds. Say goodbye before you.
300.
Oh, is this
Thank
our
you very
end?
much. Moving on to 350. 350. Do we have 4?
Let me do the pad.
No,
We have
I just want to hold it. It's still your thing.
I'm losing.
Last of the red. Sorry.
Holy shit, that's John Hamm.
I'll give you $2 for it.
50.
Oh, losing steam.
Weighing cost versus benefit.
Well, you got to think about these things.
Okay, is this gonna be a
You don't meet that every day.
You know who would have his name?
Who?
Grandma.
mom?
Ah, no. She only knows the biddies. She doesn't know the young ones.
She knows everyone at these kinds of things. You know Grandma.
I cannot.
Then
ask
if you
her for
tell
this.
her,
And kiss Shamu
he's gonna
goodbye.
get all up in it.
Maybe you could ask her. It's really good, Mom.
Yes, well, I'm not sure.
Pork is bred leaner these days.
Yes, but I'm not sure.
It has a different taste.
All right, enough talk about pork. Please, someone change the subject.
Mom had a really good time at the auction the other day.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm glad.
may
Did you
or
see
may.
anything you liked?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mom.
yes, she
Anything
did.
look good to you there?
Useless objects. No, I'm never happier than when we're standing in the corner staring at our furniture.
Eat your pork, please.
You know, I believe there was something at the auction that Mom wanted, but she didn't get. Isn't that right, Mom?
Grandpa
Oh,
with
really?
the
What was that?
smartass.
Oh.
Are you talking about Peyton Sanders?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wait 1 second. I'll look it up.
Oh, no. What?
Why do you want to know how well I know Peyton Sanders?
I don't want to know. I was just mentioning that he was, seemed,
Young.
Yes, young. Okay, Mom. Peyton and I. Never mind.
I can get his number. Would you like me to get his number?
It's up to you.
It can't be up to me. I didn't ask for his number. You asked for his number. Therefore, it has to be up to you as to whether or not I get.
On a separate piece of paper, there's a key in the
The
planter by
nerve
the
of
door.
this man.
Please go in, make yourself at home. I have food in the fridge, satellite TV, and a great collection of board games.
Okay, never
My
mind. Let's go
Oasis
hang out at
grows.
the
I'm
Oasis.
not going in that house.
I am.
Rory,
Let's-
do not pick up that key. Not a bit surprised.
He said his dead mother. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, Dwight.
No.
This is great.
Someone took
It's
the whole
like a
lounge
tiki
craze
bar.
very seriously.
Oh,
From Maui. Sounds great.
100% not her type.
You.
There's no way in hell this guy's her type.
What will he think of me?
just order an extra dessert.
Okay, fine. Well,
I like the brown.
come here a sec. You've got some dirt on your forehead. I'm sorry, it's just the sign of the devil. My mistake.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
That was good. That was a good joke. What's he in, a limo? I mean, it's John Hamm. It's John Hamm. I mean, a suave John Hamm. I mean, let's see how this goes.
There's no way I could stand this guy for another night.
I mean, it's Bo. It's
I'll
a
catch Bowie
concert.
the next time he does a farewell tour.
Bummer.
I know.
Thing.
Everything's fine.
Here we go.
How's everything with Rory?
Everything
Here we
with
go.
Rory's
It's
fine.
coming.
And how's everything at the inn?
Everything at the inn is fine.
And how was your date?
There.
That's all.
I heard you went driving around afterward.
Well, sure. We drove in the direction of my house. I guess you could call that driving around.
I heard Peyton had a lovely time.
Did he? Well, that's nice. I'm glad.
Have to try a little harder on the next date.
Wait, what?
Aren't you going to a concert together next week?
Ah, that Peyton's a real mama's boy, isn't he?
He shares his life with
This is my business, okay?
Did he already buy the
This is
tickets?
so like you. On them and never give them a second chance.
I mean, how many dates should you
are
give somebody?
extremely judgmental, Lorelai.
Yeah, I'm going off to college next year.
You'll be home for holidays.
Maybe not now.
You would stay away from me on holidays just because of Dwight?
Hey, nobody wants vibing on the holiday.
Whether or not a simple apology will work.
Apology
What?
from who?
From you.
For what?
The
What?
way you treated Peyton.
What?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Relationship with your mother.
Dad, all I did was not go on a second date with her fully grown son. There's no way she's gonna be mad
He's
at
a
Mom for that.
30-year-old
Lorelai,
man.
you obviously do not understate proper behavior, and these rules must be very strictly adhered to.
Dad, I'm
We have
not
to
going out with Peyton
kiss
again,
ass.
period.
Lorelai, let me tell you a little story.
Oh,
Now,
Jesus.
2 years ago, Sally Wallington's
He really does like it here.
Hey, it's Dwight.
Found you, and all I can say is this: I want my board games back. I want them back, and I want them back now. And I will hunt you down to the end
Run,
of the earth
Rory.
until I get them back.
Those-
Especially the Trivial Pursuit.
Those are fake fish. You legitimately broke it. Oh my God, you're soaked.
Gross.
All right, we're gonna get Jess involved. I mean, yeah, I guess this is something. I'm not mad at this.
Whoa. Slow down.
Get out of my way. Or where are you going?
Go
Jess.
help you.
You don't have to do this.
You just had to press down and give it a good twist, that's all.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
So things are good?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
It's, Dean. I paged him earlier to come over and help me, and he just got the message, so he's...
Coming over to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that what I do will affect you, and to me it's just a Bowie concert, but to you, it's not. I was miserable. We were both in pain. Deep pain. Marathon man kind of pain.
I don't know.
Despite all of this horrible pain that we were both
Well,
in.
what was she supposed to
and
do,
would be
though?
in again
Like,
if we had to spend one more second
he's talking
together.
about himself.
If you really...
Thank you, Lorelai.
Yep. So guess where you're going?
Borrow Rory's sweater when you go.
You thought it was gonna be something different. Don't know why.
To major.
Oh, what the? Oh man, damn, that kind of flew by. All right. Rock solid episode. Very much enjoyed it. Nothing crazy special or anything, but a lot of little nice little moments. Some funny things. I enjoyed it. I'd probably give it a very okay 8. I like the way they handled the Jess stuff there with Rory. You guys know me. I'm not about them right now. Not that I don't like Jess. I think Jess is a solid character. I just think he's bad for Rory. And even Dean, I don't think Dean's good for Rory. Dean's better than Jess because he's dependable. I guess I'll say that. But I like the way they handled that. I like the beginning with Luke and the breast milk and all that stuff. That was funny. The date stuff, I mean, and John Hamm, they must have not known who they had because John Hamm, and he's barely in the episode. I like that Michelle went to the auction. I thought the auction stuff was fun. I thought that Emily was setting her up when she went there, but the auction was just an auction. Nothing about a setup, no catch to it. It was literally just an auction. She just wanted to help her out. I'm all for that. We then have the stuff with the date. I would have preferred to see the date. I think when you have John Hamm as an actor, again, I don't know how good he was back then, and I don't think he was any household name. I think the smart play would have been to show the date, show how bad the date is, instead of Lorelai just saying how the date went. I would have wanted to see that, wanted to see how the second date went. I would have done things like that. I would have kind of maybe eliminated a few things here or there, but I would have shown the dates. Emily being mad, I like that Richard was so about keeping his wife happy. That's kind of cool. I've never really seen him. He always just kind of does things, but you saw him kind of get angry and the things that he's willing to do to satisfy her. I'm cool with that. But we'll go through it. We'll break it down. We have the beginning here. Like I said, Luke's upset because the parents come in, they all hang out, they don't buy anything, then they leave. Fun times. I would hate that too. Then the woman starts to breastfeed, and then there's this whole thing about, why is she doing it here? Stuff like that. I was really into that. Then so see, Emily invites Lorelai, and again, I thought, oh, there's a catch. Something's happening. She's doing something. But nope, no catch. She is 100, this was 100% not a catch and okay with what was happening. We then, we get, the invite. She kind of screws over Michelle though, because Michelle wants to go, and so she's like starts getting him to do a bunch of stuff just to go to an auction, and all he did was buy some blood pot thing. Okay, he wanted to go for the experience, and then we get the neighbor. The neighbor, who apparently, I don't know, he's a bit much. I'll say that much. He's super nice, a bit much, but actually he's nice, but he's also not nice. Like he just asks for favors, knowing that people aren't gonna tell him no. Then we find out about him later where he's like, oh, he ran away from his wife. We also find out about his house and how bit weird that is. His house was. So we go to the auction and we meet John Hamm. Looking as handsome as John Hamm has always looked. It's a very suave looking John Hamm. I just wish we would have gotten to know John Hamm. I wonder if Mad Men would be a good watch. I've seen episodes here or there, but I have no idea. It just, I don't know. Very curious about that show. That's the show that made him, right? We then go here. We get the funny moment where Rory's trying to get Lorelai to ask for the phone number. She does. We go water grass. We go inside. The dude has a tiki bar in there. He's out there. Then we go on our date. It's back in the dates. Goes pretty bad. But she comes back. She's not angry. She just says how the date went. The end. We move on. We then get the whole blood plate thing and go over to swap the lamps. And bam, not the bombshell, but the big question: how was the date? And it wasn't well. And then Emily's like, you know what? It'll be better the second time. Lorelai's like, what? Second time? Wasn't prepared for that. Emily's upset. Then get the phone call from neighbor. Then get the phone call from dad. Very awkward. He's getting angry. Tells a story about. About tea or something. About getting me in you used to be the first, now you're last, and whatever awkwardness is this. Rory comes over to do the watering of the grass. She overhears the phone call of the guy running away from his ex-wife, running to find somebody to help because the thing didn't break. It just needs to be twisted harder. He says what's happening. Jess just runs over and fixes it for her. Then we get this cool moment here where they're kind of talking for the first time, actually talking without yelling at each other and being angry, talking like they've always talked, very few words. And we kind of get to see that when Dean pages and Dean's coming over, Jess opens the valve again so Dean could be the hero. And Lorelai says she's sorry to Emily. She didn't think about how this would affect the mom. She just thought it would be, he's a grown ass man and he'd be okay with rejection. But apparently he's a grown ass man who talks to mommy about everything, and it turns out pretty badly because he's a mama's boy. And all these connections and the way that it works in this high life of Emily's world. And yeah, she ends up saying she's sorry, and then if it makes her happy, she'll go on the date. And Emily, of course, says, yeah, that would make me happy. Go on the date. That's the episode. Solid episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Patreon for the full reaction. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.